Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the hilarious world of childhood lies our parents told us. You know, those little fibs they spun to keep us in line, make us eat our veggies, or just for a good laugh. Get ready to laugh and reminisce about those funny fibs because some of these we all fell for. Okay, first up, we have the classic, if you swallow your gum, it stays in your stomach for 7 years. 7 years, people. Can you imagine that? 7 whole years of carrying around that piece of gum you accidentally swallowed when you were a kid? I mean, what did they think our stomachs were, a gum graveyard? It's like they imagined our stomachs as some kind of sticky, gooey vault where gum goes to die. I remember picturing all these wads of gum just chilling in my stomach, probably playing cards and starting a little gum society. They'd have their own little gum government, gum schools, and gum families. It was like a whole mini civilization in there. And the worst part? They made it seem like it was going to be some kind of ticking time bomb. Like at any moment, that gum could cause some catastrophic event in your stomach. Like, enjoy that bubble yum now, Timmy, because in 7 years, boom! Your stomach's going to explode with all that gum you've been hoarding. You know what's even funnier? I bet some of you still kind of believe it deep down. It's one of those childhood myths that just sticks with you, no pun intended. Don't lie, it's okay, I'm right there with you. We've all had those moments where we second-guess ourselves and think, wait, is that really true? But seriously, shout out to our amazing digestive systems for actually breaking down food and not turning our insides into a giant wad of gum. Our bodies are pretty incredible when you think about it. They can handle all sorts of things we throw at them, even the occasional piece of swallowed gum. So next time you accidentally swallow your gum, don't panic. Your body has got this. Just drink some water, eat a healthy meal, and maybe go for a walk. Your digestive system will take care of the rest. And remember, it's okay to laugh at those old myths. They were part of our childhood, and they gave us some pretty funny memories. So let's give a little nod to those silly stories and move on, knowing that our bodies are way more capable than we sometimes give them credit for. Until next time, keep chewing, keep laughing, and don't sweat the small stuff. Your body is amazing, and it's got your back, even when it comes to that piece of gum you accidentally swallowed. Next up, we have the eye-cringingly ridiculous, if you cross your eyes, they'll get stuck that way. Remember hearing that as a kid? It was one of those classic warnings that seemed to come out of nowhere but somehow made perfect sense in our young minds. Oh man, this one. This one had us all looking like we were trying to win a staring contest with our own noses. We would sit there, eyes crossed, trying to see if we could actually make them stick. And the best part was, they didn't even have to tell us not to do it again. The sheer absurdity of the idea was enough to make us laugh and stop, at least for a little while. One look in the mirror, and we were instantly cured. Seeing our own goofy faces was enough to snap us back to reality. But it didn't stop us from trying again later, just to see if maybe, just maybe, it would work this time. But let's be real, we all secretly hoped it was true, right? Just imagine the possibilities. A world where you could get out of anything just by crossing your eyes. What's that, you want me to do my homework? Sorry, can't do it. My eyes are stuck from all the awesome things I've been doing. Sorry, Mrs. Smith, my eyes are permanently crossed from all the awesome I'm doing. It was the perfect excuse for any situation. Yeah, that's right, blame it on the crossed eyes. It was a get-out-of-jail-free card that we all wished we could use. And even though we knew it wasn't true, it was fun to imagine a world where it was. So next time you see someone crossing their eyes, just remember the good old days when we all believed in the magic of a stuck eye. It was a simpler time, full of laughter and endless possibilities. And who knows, maybe one day we'll find out that some of those childhood myths had a grain of truth to them after all. Until then, keep crossing those eyes and dreaming big. Alright, this next one is for all my fellow carrot-loving friends out there. Eating carrots will help you see in the dark. Okay, Mom and Dad, I appreciate the effort to get me to eat my vegetables, but come on. I ate enough carrots to turn into one, and I still couldn't see in the dark. But hey, maybe it worked a little too well. Maybe I was out there seeing in the dark, having all sorts of nighttime adventures, and I just don't remember because, well, it was dark. Yeah, let's go with that. Get ready for this one, because it's a classic. If you keep making that face, it will freeze that way. Oh, the horror. This one had us all terrified of getting stuck with some kind of permanent, goofy expression. Like imagine getting your school picture taken with your tongue sticking out or your eyes crossed. Talk about a yearbook moment you'd never live down. But you know what? This lie actually had a silver lining. It taught us the valuable lesson of not making weird faces in public, or at least trying really hard not to get caught, because let's be real, we all still do it, right? Alright, this next one is a holiday classic. Santa is always watching. Oh yeah, the big guy in the red suit watching our every move. Talk about pressure. Suddenly, every burp, every tantrum, every time we didn't finish our vegetables was being reported back to the North Pole. But hey, you know what? It worked. I was a little angel in December. Well, except for that one time I tried to sneak a peek at the presents. But Santa probably forgives me, right? This next one is a classic for a reason. If you sit too close to the TV, you'll go blind. Oh, the irony. Here we were glued to the screen watching our favorite cartoons, and our parents were worried about our eyesight. But hey, at least they cared, right? And you know what the worst part was? We believed them. Every time we scooted a little closer to the TV, we were convinced our vision was getting a little bit blurrier. It's like we could feel our eyeballs getting stretched out inch by inch. Get ready to hop into this next lie. If you touch a toad, you'll get warts. Poor toads. These bumpy little creatures became public enemy number one thanks to this little fib. I remember being terrified to even go near them, convinced that one touch would turn me into some kind of wart-covered monster. But you know what? Toads are actually pretty cool creatures. They eat bugs, they make funny noises, and they definitely don't give you warts. So let's give a round of applause to toads everywhere for being awesome, despite their bad rap. And last but not least, we have the one that had us all cracking under pressure. Cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis. This myth has been around for ages, and it's one that many of us have heard from our parents or grandparents. Oh, this one. This one still haunts me to this day. The fear of developing arthritis just from a simple habit can be quite unsettling. I mean, I love a good knuckle crack as much as the next person. There's something oddly satisfying about that little pop. But the thought of getting arthritis? That's enough to make anyone second-guess their habits. That's enough to make me keep my hands in my pockets. I mean, who wants to risk it, right? But seriously, what is it about cracking our knuckles that's so satisfying? Is it the sound, the feeling, or maybe both? It's like a little release valve for our stress. And the sound? That crisp, sharp pop can be oddly comforting. Don't even get me started on the sound. It's like a mini symphony for some of us. It's like music to my ears. That little pop can bring a surprising amount of joy. But hey, if it keeps my hands from turning into pretzels, I guess I can try to resist the urge. Emphasis on try. The truth is, studies have shown that there is no direct link between knuckle cracking and arthritis. So maybe we can all breathe a little easier. So next time you feel the urge to crack those knuckles, go ahead. Just remember, moderation is key. After all, life is too short to worry about every little pop and crack. Enjoy the small pleasures and keep those hands happy and healthy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fun content. And be sure to let me know in the comments what other childhood lies your parents told you. I bet we can all relate to a few of them. See you next time.